I'm going to read a new story for Addie, one that I made up just for you, Addie. Jimmy J. Stockley was born on February the 2nd, 1922 at 2:22 a.m. in Perryville, Missouri. Therefore, he grew up with a real love for the number 2 and a love for anything double. Whereas most children had a tricycle, Jimmy started out with a bicycle. As Jimmy grew up, he joined the artillery, and you guessed it, he went off to World War II. When he returned home from World War II, he started the Double Letter Ranch. He stocked it with only animals with a double letter in their names: moo cows, roosters, raccoons, sheep, deer, moose, and even kangaroos. His foreman's nickname was Double D Jones, and his best ranch hand was just called Double T Sanders. Jimmy had a 2-story house with 2 bedrooms, a 2-car garage, 2 bathrooms. He drove a 2-door car. When he got rich, he bought a twin-engine biplane. His favorite song was T for Two. He wore bifocals and learned to speak Spanish so he could be bilingual. He would also only wear his cowboy boots on his feet, even in his twin bed. He would only travel to towns in Missouri that had double letters like Boonville and Maryville, Unionville, Kerrsville, Harrisonville, Hannibal, Sullivan, Warrenton, Poplar Bluff, and Fayette. Jimmy's first child, and he only eventually had 2, was also born on February 2nd, so he quickly named the child Jimmy J. Stockley II. Everyone called him Double J. Double J loved to eat the very same thing every day. For breakfast, he had 2 eggs, 2 pieces of deer meat, 2 sweet rolls, and 2 cups of coffee. For lunch, he had 2 grilled cheese sandwiches with 2 glasses of Kool-Aid. For supper, 2 cups of cooked spaghetti, 2 meatballs, 2 rolls, and 2 bottles of Bubble Up. Double J liked to listen to music. His favorites were ZZ Top and BB and CC Winans. His favorite TV station was, you guessed it, Channel 2. When Double J's only babies were born, they turned out to be twins. He named them DD and GG, and they quickly learned to wear pull-ups, and their dad always sprayed them with off when they went outside. The girls loved to watch the Cartoon Network, while their daddy liked CNN. The girls also grew to love watching Full House and The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. The girls were so close, they only double dated. Their dad often watched baseball on Channel 2. He sometimes liked the Yankees or the Phillies, but his favorite team was the Twins. He would only go in person to double headers. Well, the years passed, and the whole family continued the tradition of being so into the number 2. That is, until Dee Dee gave birth on March the 3rd, 1903, to Jimmy J. Stockley III. That was the day that everything changed for the Stockley family. Jimmy J. and Double J's eyes were open to a whole new and exciting world, a world that had 3s, 4s, 5s, 20s, 50s. It was beautiful. A new level of happiness that had never been known invaded the Stockley family. It was wonderful. Double J was heard to say, "You know, a grandchild changes everything for the better. There's nothing quite like a grandchild." And I agree. You see, I made up this whole story just to say this. Addie, you're terrific, and I love you so much.